Welcome back to Blind Date. Are you ready to meet our singles? You certainly sound ready. Ladies, thank you so much for dropping in. Welcome to Blind Date. Contestant number one, what is your name and where are you from?
Caitlin, and I'm from Victoria, Glen Iris.
Oh, how gorgeous. What do you do for a living?
I used to host a national radio show, so working 6-day weeks and moving around all the time was really full on. I'm now settled back down in Melbourne and ready for love.
Tell me, what are you looking for in a man?
I'm looking for sense of humour, definitely, honesty and a really good heart.
Well, let's give it up for Caitlin. Contestant number two, what is your name and where are you from?
Hi, I'm Sharifa and I live in Marrickville, New South Wales.
Oh, how gorgeous. Sharifa. And what do you do for a living, Sharifa?
I work as a plus-size model.
Okay.
The gorgeous Sharifa. Contestant number three, what is your name and where are you from?
I'm Desi Kay, and I'm from sunny Queensland.
Oh,
Yeah. I'm a singer by trade. I'm a professional singer. Yeah.
so does that mean you're on a road a lot with gigs?
I do. I'm internationally touring. I'm singing hello!
Do me a favor, please.
Come on out, you cheeky wall. Come on, wee baby. Well, which of our three singles is destined for a blind date? Well, that's up to our chooser. From Sunshine Beach in Queensland, let's get to know Kevin.
Lovely to see you.
Oh, my goodness. Well, welcome. Where are you from?
Originally from South Africa.
Oh, well, that's the place where dreams live.
Yeah.
So tell me, what is it that you do for a living?
Well, I have a background as a DJ,
Yeah.
and then when I moved to Australia, I went into comedy.
Did
and
you?
Now I'm a bit of an action comic, I guess.
My spies tell me that you are actually quite a talented dancer. Is that right?
Ooh, I could show you a thing or two. Yeah, should we get some music as well?
Can we afford it? I don't know what's going on. What's happening? Oh, here it is.
You just go like this, and you start catching it like this. You catch it, and then you like go around like this, and then you shuffle. You go. There you go. Yes, and then heel, toe, heel, toe, step. Got it? I like the shoes. Yeah, I could big in here. I was getting a bit close there.
Well, I tell you what, while it's lovely...
Great job.
Thank you for being such a good sport. Look, while I'm sure it's lovely to dance with a 50-year-old lady who's someone else's wife, I would like to introduce you to some lovely actual singles. So I think it's time we got underway. What do you reckon? So your first question, please, Kevin.
As a comedian, I'm confident in my ability to crack up a crowd. So please tell me, contestant number one, when are you at your most confident?
When I hosted my national radio show, I love entertaining people on air and connecting with my audience. And I hope that
Okay.
the signal I'm sending to you now, you're receiving.
Get out of here.
How was that?
I think it was pretty fabulous. It made you feel a little hot under the collar.
We're flustered. Now, contestant number two, please.
So I'm a model and I'm most confident on the catwalk, and if you pick me tonight, then I'll be able to show you some poses that we can strike together.
Okay.
Slide into the DM, wow.
Yes.
And finally, contestant number three, please.
Well, I'm a professional singer by trade, and I love to entertain a crowd, just like yourself. So I could be your groupie, and you could be mine later on tonight.
Please share with me, contestant number two, your most embarrassing date.
Okay, so I was in London in a very fancy restaurant with a very fancy person, and we were having steak, Chateaubriand, and halfway through the dinner he put his knife and fork down and he was like, darling, please, be quiet. You talk too much and you are ruining my Chateaubriand. And never see him again.
Yes.
Tell him. There's the door. And now for contestant number three, please.
When I was touring in China, I had a gentleman who came to all my shows, asked me out on a date, so I agreed. But it was 2 hours of complete silence while we just smiled and clinked glasses because he didn't speak any English.
Okay.
A little awkward.
Finally, contestant number 1, please.
Well, on a first date many years ago, I was pruned from top to toe, lying on the beach eating fish and chips until I realised I forgot to shave my armpits.
Oh! And your final question, thanks.
Okay, so on stage once, I accidentally hit the microphone into my face and my lips started bleeding profusely. But I carried on going and I stood proud. So please tell me, contestant number 3, what makes you proud?
I got my first tattoo in Morocco, and it's the word love. Maybe later on you can try and find where that word is on me and you can play a little game. Cheesy, I know.
Now contestant number 1, please.
What I'm most proud of is winning and competing Tough Mudder in the middle of winter in Hobart. For days after, I was finding mud in every nook and cranny. But since then, I've been a little partial to getting dirty if the mood's right.
Contestant number 2.
I'm proud of my work empowering women, but I'm also proud of my lips. My biggest regret is that I wasn't at your show to give you lip-to-lip resuscitation.
Oh! Nice! Snap! Whew. Well, what is the love equation? Kevin plus 1, 2, or 3? The answer is just around the corner on Blind Date. Welcome back to Blind Date, where comedian Kevin has asked his questions, he's considered the answers, and now he has his heart set on one of our singles. But before you tell us though, Kevin, I have the divinity that is James, who's going to give us one final roundup of all of our lovely ladies. Thanks, James.
That's right, young man, it's time to get picky. Perhaps you'll go gaga over radio host number 1. Her voice is as smooth as her shaven armpits. But this Tough Mudder can also get down and dirty. Could the name of empowering supermodel number 2 be on your lips? Together you can strike a pose and maybe resuscitate your love life. Or will you choose rock chick number 3? So long as your native tongue is English, you could both be speaking the language of love. The choice, Kevin, is all yours.
Yeah. Thank you, James. Look, Kevin, it's not an easy choice because they are all 3 phenomenal women, but who is it going to be?
I think I'm going to go for contestant number 1.
Contestant number 1! Was there one particular answer that contestant number 1 gave you that made you think, oh, that is definitely my lady?
I appreciate your honesty, but I just got a vibe, eh?
Got a vibe, eh? I'm mad for a vibe, eh? All right. Let's meet the unlucky pair of incredibly delicious women who weren't chosen tonight. Firstly, there was contestant number 2, who is Sharifa from Marrickville in Sydney. She is gorgeous. Beautiful. I know, well, they're 3 gorgeous women, so to see one pass you by, does that make you feel nervous? You feel like you've made the right choice?
I think, you know,
Hanging in there?
yeah, you can only have one.
That's it. At a time. In theory. I don't know a lot of the rules, but I'm going to tell you this. You overlooked contestant number 3, Desi from Rochdale South in Queensland. Voice of an angel. See you, beautiful. All right, Kevin, it is time to meet your blind date. Drum roll, please. Kevin, please meet Caitlin from Glen Iris in Melbourne.
Hi, nice to meet you.
overheating. How are you feeling, both of you? First impressions?
Very curious.
Very curious.
Likewise.
Likewise. I have a feeling this date is going to go particularly well. Would you like to know where you're going on your date?
Yes, please.
Well, in my hot little hands here, you're never going to believe it, I've got 2 date cards. Oh, what happened?
I'm going to grab that one.
You're right, beautiful.
All right, cool. Do you want to open it?
Yeah, that's okay.
Oh, I love the teamwork.
It's natural, it's natural. We're off to Jamala Wildlife Lodge.
Oh, give me a little look at that. Have you done any sort of safari before? Surely,
back
a lot,
home.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well, now you're going to get an opportunity to go to the Jamala Wildlife Lodge in Canberra, where you get to feed the animals.
Oh, that's
yourselves are just going to be unreal. Spend the night amongst them. The sounds are going to be wild, and let me tell you, hopefully the date will be wild as well. Beautiful. Well, we hope that you guys have the very best time on this date. It is going to be such a special experience. Will you come back and tell us all about it?
Absolutely.
We're already feeling a good vibe, ladies and gentlemen.